Hello everyone! Welcome to Learn the Aircraft Construction course. I am Loy Chal. The task of this class is the fuel system overview and fuel storage system. The main contents are the functions and characteristics of the fuel system, a fuel storage system, fuel tank inspection, function and structure characteristics of fuel system. The function of the fuel system is to store fuel, deliver fuel to the engine and APU, adjust the center of gravity of the aircraft, and cool the accessories. Characteristics of fuel system of modern transport aircraft. 1. Large fuel capacity. 2. Safety of fuel supply. 3. Quick unloading mechanism of oil pump, improved maintainability. 4. Visualized fuel control panel. 5. Ejection pump. Avoid dead oil. 6. Pressure refueling. 7. With ventilation tanks. 8. Emergency oil discharge system. Fuel storage system. The main function of the aircraft fuel tank is to store the fuel required for the flight. According to different functions, the fuel tank can be divided into fuel supply, fuel tank, auxiliary fuel tank, and special fuel tank. According to different constructions, the fuel tanks can be divided into soft fuel tanks, hard fuel tanks, and structural fuel tanks. The soft fuel tank is made of oil-resistant rubber, special cloth, and other materials. It is mainly used in old-fashioned aircraft, and modern civil aviation aircraft are rarely used. Hard fuel tanks are usually made of aluminum manganese alloy, which has good anti-corrosion performance. The partition inside the fuel tank can reduce fuel shaking and increase fuel tank strength. At present, such fuel tanks are mainly used for auxiliary fuel tanks of large aircraft. The structural fuel tank is directly composed of structural parts of the fuselage, wing, or tail. The fuel tank body is a part of the aircraft structure and is sealed at joints, structural fasteners, and access covers. 3. Inspection of fuel tank. Microbial pollution inspection uses oil sample inspection analysis method and fuel tank visual inspection method. The fuel tank has to bear a variety of loads during the flight of the aircraft. The material will be deformed and relatively peristaltic. The fasteners will be loosened due to deformation, and the sealing material will also be peeled off due to deformation and peristalsis of the attachment surface. Aging and deterioration can eventually cause the fuel tank to leak when structural materials are cracked by force or damaged by corrosion. The pneumatic foam inspection method is easy to operate and is a recommended method for checking the leakage of the fuel tank. Apply blowing agent soapy water to the interior of the tank corresponding to the leakage area of the tank. One maintainer sprays the leakage area outside using a gas source with nozzles, and the other maintainer searches for the bubbling area inside the tank to find the leakage point. The helium method is to use the pressure cover to form a pressure space at the leakage point and charge the helium into the pressure cover. Under the action of pressure, helium gas can enter the fuel tank along the leakage channel. In the fuel tank, by detecting the concentration of helium gas, the position of the internal leakage point can be determined. Thank you for watching. Now comes the exercise session. Students can press the pause button to think and answer. Let's start now. Have all the students answered correctly?